What the fuck is going down, people? Y'all know what time it is, man. I think we're back. I think the lag is all gone, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this music is mad loud, huh? Let me turn this shit down a little bit. This shit feels like it's screaming in my fucking ears, huh? That should be a little better. That's better. God damn, I feel like I was fucking screaming to get over everything. Better now, boys? I think we are good to go. And we're locked in. Let's fucking go. What's poppin', Western Moss? Hey, you see your boy not being late? How about your boy showing up on time? Ready to go and getting this shit popping, son. How about that, huh? A little less technical difficulties today than usual, but my brother, we're here. We're here. And how about the new colors, huh? Y'all miss the red or the turquoise, the vibe? The real Drew Dover, what's up, sus? Toron, what's up, my brother? You know what time it is, homie. Zach, what is good, my boy? And how's the weather out there in Scotland? And I hope life's treating you well, son. It's good to be here with the boys, and we got a banger fucking card to talk about, boys. So, I'm about to lock in here in a minute. My hair looks crazy. We need a haircut. We look homeless, but it is what it is, brother. What up, champ? Toron, you know what it is, baby boy. Good to see you, my brother. Bro, you know what it is, dog. We always just vibing. Homie. It's good to be back. We went to work today for the first time in 3 to 4 days, brother. This snowstorm and like the cold and everything has been crazy, but it's good to be back, Toron. Hopefully the weather's been chill over there for you. I think you're up there in Chicago, huh, bro? I could be wrong. That's a lot of people I try to memorize, but I hope the weather's good for you. I know my boy Western Moss out there, baby boy. It's freezing out there, brother, because that weather in Massachusetts looks fucking wild. Take that shirt off. You look uncomfortable. Nah, brother. I feel very comfortable. Sus. What up, my N-words? Sus. Music is mint, my brother. I'm picking Gaethje, the spoiler, again when he fights Taporia because I see people counting him out again. Oh, Toron, you best believe I got my victory speech set up, brother. I'm just waiting for everybody to get in that doubted Gaethje going into this weekend, and I'm about to get on all that ass, my brother. All that ass. Oh shit, disabled. What just happened? This shit here, man. All right, well, hopefully you can see your boy. Everything just froze right now. Give it a second. What the fuck, man? Give it a minute. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. This show is a fucking disaster. Let me get back to the comments here I missed. But yeah, hey, Toron, trust me, my brother. I got my fucking victory lap speech ready for today, homeboy. I saw way too much doubt going into this shit, and I saw way too many people picking Patty in this chat and getting your boy riled up for the last 2 months now, son. And I'm about to get on that ass. Justin Gaethje beat the absolute fuck out of Patty, but we'll save that for the main event, my brother. We'll save that, and we'll also save them picks for fucking Taporia, Toron. You know what it is, homie. You know we're going with Gaethje. Derek Lewis is dead to me. Western Mass, he might be dead to me too, my brother. Because what the fuck, man? I had my dog of the week for Derek right there, bro. I thought for sure he was gonna come in there. Oh, we'll save it, Western. But Derek Lewis, it's hurt, bro. I'm hurt. Might as well be the Arctic out here. I ain't leaving my house, brother. I didn't leave my house for the last 2 to 3 days, Zach. I don't blame you, homeboy. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I love staying at the house. It was a fucking great time. I saw that Poirier said he'd come back for the Gaethje trilogy. Yeah, do you think that would happen, Westy? Because I don't know, man. I feel like Dustin had the best send-off you could possibly get. So why would you want to come back and fight a guy as dangerous as fucking Gaethje? Why not fight like Nate Diaz or maybe even Patty? You know what I'm saying? They got beef too, so that'd be a good fight. Gaethje, though, I don't know, especially for the trilogy, homeboy. They're both just in absolute wars all the fucking time, Westy. Gaethje said he was going to play spoiler against Patty, and he did just that. Brother, Toron, none of us was surprised, homeboy. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee from Chicago originally, though. See, that's what it was, bro. Dude, I try to keep up with everybody's from and where everybody's at so I could know, like, everyone's time zones and what weather they got going on over there. But, yeah, bro. It's cold in Tennessee, I bet, too. Do y'all like the turquoise today, or should we go back to the red? I'm trying new colors. Y'all thinking turquoise, or are we switching back up to the red here? Wouldn't be the same if we didn't have technical difficulties. Zach, this show's a shit show. Hey, appreciate you for watching. Nothing but love. I appreciate every single one of you. But I'll be honest with you, and I'll tell you myself, this show sucks sometimes. But thank you, homeboy. Hey, Zach, you know you're my brother. Western, I don't want to see Gaethje Poirier again. See, Toron, that's why I'm kind of torn, bro. Because like, I'd like to see it because it'd be such a fun fight. But also, it's like I've seen them fight twice. One have got a crazy finish over the other, and be honest, man, I just like both guys so much. I don't want to really see them keep fighting against Toron. But I would love to see Gaethje come back, bro. Toron, I wouldn't mind it, honestly, just because Poirier was my favorite fighter. Yeah, Western Massive. If Poirier is not in your top tree, brother, you have to step in, homeboy. People called me slow for picking Gaethje to beat Poirier. Nah, Toron. Hey, that shit will never be tolerated over here, my boy. And you know I'm always with you on that. It's Gaethje versus the world, my brother. What's poppin', Brick? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm pretty sure I texted you. Very positive. I did. Okay, bet. But what's poppin'? It's cold in Florida right now, too. Toron, is you in Florida, bro? Right. Nate Diaz is a good fighter for Dustin Poirier to come back to. That's what I think, bro. Nate Diaz versus Dustin Poirier at 170. Make it less weight for Dustin to cut and just send it off on the fucking White House, my boy. I like the turquoise. I kind of got a nice vibe for the turquoise too, Zach, but I'm like, Toron, I kind of miss the red, bro. It's old school. Yeah. But it's old school, you know. Poirier would come back for Gaethje and that one last chance at the strap. Yeah, bro, I think so too. Bro. And it'd be a fun ass fight. Poirier gets slapped bad by Gaethje. If he comes back, I don't want that. Yeah, bro, and that's the thing. I think so too. I think Gaethje would overall end up probably, if not sleeping Dustin, it'd be pretty bad, I think. But Dustin's still a motherfucker, bro. So it's like, I'm torn, you know? Also, Gaethje Poirier developed a good friendship too. Yeah, that's the thing too, bro. Like, they really fuck with each other. I mean, you saw it with Gaethje literally defending Dustin Poirier at the press conference against Patty, because he was like, you look like shite against Max Holloway. And Justin was like, you look like shit against Max Holloway. And he also said he was going to dog walk that English fuck, and he indeed did. Man, we got an hour, and we're already starting off with the strokes. Also, I'm sorry. Zach, I couldn't disagree more. Gaethje head kicking out Poirier in the last fight was a fluky as it gets. Nah, I don't know about fluke, Westy. Hang on, dog. I don't know about fluke, my boy. Hey, fluke's not disrespectful. Fluke's crazy, Westy. That was a beautiful setup head kick there. And honestly, I'm surprised it got Gaethje, or it got Dustin as clean as it did. No. Poirier smokes Justin in the trilogy. He smokes him? Smokes him is crazy. I don't think either guy gets smoked. But saying he smokes Justin is wild, Westy. If it happens soon, then I'm all in for it. But every week it's slipping away probably. Yeah, I think so too, bro. I think our best chance of getting it, I mean, plus it wouldn't really make sense for Dustin to come back to fight Justin at the White House. I think Justin should just say fuck it. If he does come back and just fight like massive names. Like him and Nate at 170 would be crazy. Honestly, he should just step up to 170, just bang with them boys, bro. There's so much fun as fights for him. Fluke. Come on, Westy. Not a fluke at all, my boy. What wasn't a fluke was how good this fucking card was, boys. I would pull it up on here on the fucking YouTube. But, you know, your boy's whole thing might fucking crash. We used to be able to do it. Now we just can't no more. And I have to fucking read off my fucking phone over here for it. So it is what it is, and we got the picks right here, so we're gonna be okay. I can see Gaethje head kicking to Poirier like he did. I can see Gaethje head kicking to Poirier like he did Poirier. Hey, Toron, you know I'm right there with you, my boy. But dog, let's go ahead and fucking head kick into this fucking card, my boy, and also maybe head kick that like button for your boy while y'all already here, huh? We're 10 minutes in, so let's go ahead and get into this fucking card for UFC 324, and we'll save all the Gaethje talk for the end, my boys, because we had some pretty good fights to get into, man. We had TJ Miller versus Adam Fugit. This was an absolute dominating fight here by Miller. I had Miller going in this all the way. Fugit's kind of a win one, lose two kind of guy. He's kind of iffy in the UFC, been in and out of it for a minute. I think they just brought him back for this fight, and homeboy got absolutely schooled by Miller there. Not really how much you can talk into, man. Miller was supposed to win that fight. The favoritism on his side did make sense, and he came out there and got the job done, son. We'll go ahead and get to Tree, and then we'll get y'all's thoughts, man. Hockett versus Freeman. How about Josh Hockett out there? Absolutely dominated Freeman. It was a toss-up fight. Was supposed to go out there and dominate him like that. And the post-fight speeches from this guy is crazy, huh? Little WWE mixed with Chael Sonnen had a baby, and it's kind of wild. But I fuck with the rhythm and the flow that man has. Last one we're touching to. Actually, we'll save it. How about Johnson versus Hernandez being pulled? How crazy was that? Does anybody know what's up with that? With like the betting scandal and everything they were talking about, and why we're not getting Michael Dominguez Johnson and Hernandez on that card? Taporia kills current Justin, but prime Justin has a small chance. Zach, what is this about, my boy? What's up? Why are we rocking with the little Spanish fella over Justin Gaethje right now, my brother? Poirier would beat the brakes off of Ilya, okay? I'm with you. Hey, Western Moss, I'm with you, my brother. Impressive, but level of comp lowers it a bit. Yeah, bro, that's a good point too. But does anybody know what's up with the Michael Johnson, Alex Hernandez thing? Josh Hockett got an amazing win, had a crazy post-fight speech. And then the first fight of the night with Miller versus Fugit was an absolutely dominating fight by Miller. I had Miller going into that shit all day. Honestly, should have probably put that on a parlay with that boy because I knew that was a dominating win by him. But I also thought it was going to be a dominating fight with Derek Lewis and Acosta. And I was very fucking wrong on that. But we'll save our thoughts. But yeah, this Hernandez versus Johnson thing, I think I got told about the betting scandal or something like that. And maybe that's what Dana was finding out. And he just didn't want to get involved in that shit again. So he was probably just like, nah, fuck this. This weird talk's already going on. People are saying things. Let's go ahead and just nip this shit and get this off the card already. So I guess I get it, man. Not seen anything, but I assume Hernandez had undisclosed injury. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Zach. I think that's what people were saying, that like it wasn't Hernandez saying it, but it was someone in Hernandez's camp, or maybe that like he trained around in the gym and the word got out. Ilya couldn't finish Josh Emmett. Bro, Josh Emmett's a bad motherfucker, Westy. And that was kind of Ilya Taporia. So I don't think he even fought Bryce Mitchell at that point yet. Or maybe it was after the Bryce Mitchell fight. But I think he was just kind of filling out himself, Westy, and trying to see who he was. And that motherfucker has definitely found it because he has sparked some absolute legends, my brother. But yeah, man, Hockett with the crazy. What do you think about Hockett's post-fight speech, dog? Emmett beats Dustin? Oh, okay, Zach. Little Josh, I don't know. At 155, bro, I just think Dustin's, I mean, he obviously bigger than Josh due to like, I'm not talking about the height, but just like the size. I think Dustin kind of gets it done. I'm with Westy on that one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like where you're going with that, Zach, but I just couldn't see it, bro, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm trolling. Okay, Zach, I was like, bro, where did that just come from? I wanted to rock with you, but I was like, I don't know if I can on that one, brother. We'll move on to these next three fights, my boys. We already touched up on this one. I'm not seeing any thoughts on it, so let's move forward, son. Charles Energy Johnson versus Alex Perez, man. So fucking sad to see my boy go out there. And honestly, bro, I didn't expect Perez to have his hands that good. Perez looked devastating out there, bro. Homeboy was looking nasty on the feet. I've never seen anybody box Charles Johnson the way he boxed Charles Johnson. Like, granted, he's my boy, huge favoritism going into that, but I just really did not see Perez getting it done. And he missed weight by 3.5 pounds. So I was like, camp probably didn't go good. The weight cut probably didn't come off like nice. And he's going in there against a fucking killer in Charles Johnson. He's probably going to get sparked. And then with Charles Johnson bringing his daughter at like the ceremonial weigh-ins and all that, such a cool moment, bro. And it just sucked to see him go out there and get messed up like that. Emmett could win a few fights at 55, though I low-key think he could beat Rufy. Yeah, that's not a bad shout either, Zach. Because if Josh Emmett just touches you, my brother, you're gonna die. Charles, my son got massacred. Bad, bro. It was hard to watch, Zach. Look what they did to my boy. I know, bro. People counted out Perez too. I was people, Toron. I was people counting out Perez, bro. But like I said, mad favoritism going to Johnson in this anyways. He's my boy. Man, Perez ain't fought like that in a long ass time, bro. When they come out there and stay on the feet with Charles like that, just piece him up like that, make him look like that, was hard to watch. And shout out to Alex Perez, man. Emmett has long legs, but he doesn't use. That's a good point, because he just has fucking bombs in his hands, Westy. It's kind of hard sometimes when you're just knocking people out cold all the time to want to like use your kicks, and it takes so much more energy, and it really puts you in like super bad situations sometimes if you're not out there right. You know what I'm saying? really fucks up your defense. But Krylov, uh, I initially was going with Krylov. That's what sucks. Fight. Oh shit. No audio. Motherfucker. And I hope my audio still here. Mike. Yo, yo, yo. Are we good? I think we're good actually. I don't know why. It should be okay. If not, y'all definitely tell me. I really hope. Yeah, man. This Bukowskis versus fucking Nikita Krylov did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. It initially did, and then I changed it, went with Bukowskis on this, thinking he was gonna get a dead body knockout, and it kind of fucked me. I mean, since we did Perez have power, yeah, since when did Perez have power like that? Thank you, Zach. I had no idea he was gonna come out there like that. Denzel Freeman should get cut. That was a funny ass whooping. Yeah, bro, that was a, I don't know how, Denzel Freeman reminds me of Dontel Mays, brother. Lane, what's poppin', Lane? What the fuck happened to D-Lute? Lane, I don't want to talk about it. We'll save it for when we get to that fight, Lane, but I am very disappointed in my boy. Communists intercepting. That's 100% what it is, Zach. The government's finding out about your boy, and they're trying to shut it down, but we're not going to let it happen. You know how we get down, son. What up, Lane? Lane, good to see you back, Lane. What you think about the fights? Lane has always been like that. Fuck you mean? Cutting in and out. Toron. Yeah, Lane, you know how we normally do. Lane, he's always been like that. Fuck you mean? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Lane. This show's a disaster, and one day I'll probably just stop doing this shit because it's obviously not meant for me. We're not okay. I just refreshed time for a seizure. Thank you, bro. Actually seems okay now. I don't know if it's the music sometimes that fucks with the internet. I don't know what happens, bro, but it just shuts the fuck down. He's on his third seizure. Lane, I've already had 6. We've been on for 17 minutes, Lane. I've already had 6. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry. Like I said, this show is a disaster. And maybe one day I'll just completely quit this shit because obviously I don't know if I'm too good at this. Lane, you must miss the first technical difficulty. Lane, Zach, Lane, fucking Toron, Westy, Zach. It'll probably happen again, my brother. It'll probably happen again. You know, that's just how we get down. But what did y'all think on Modestas Bukowskis versus Krylov? I did not see Krylov doing that shit to my boy like that. And like I said, initially I did. But it just I kept thinking about it and kept looking into it. And I was like, bro, Bukowskis should go in here and spark this fool. But man, that experience and just how hard Krylov is to put away, it really showed out, bro. And dude's just a fucking dog. He's just a fucking old, gritty fucking dog, man. Another fight, too, that was kind of interesting was Tiba Gutierrez versus Pulev. How about Pulev being the first guy to not only take homeboy out of the first round, but to fucking go to the third and make it to decision with Gutierrez? And honestly, Gutierrez wasn't really launching the bitches like he normally was. What do y'all think is up with that? And who do y'all want to see homeboy fight next? That's why we watch. I appreciate you, Lane. I really, truly do. Marty low-key sucks, man. Yeah, bro. I don't know why I switched my picks, man. I had Krylov the whole week, and then the day before the fight, I was like, nah, man, I think he gets this shit done. I think he comes out here and finishes on a way to get a finish, bro, and it just did not go that way. You're a great streamer, just plagued by technical difficulties and Texas bias. That's 100%, Westy. Hey, I've never seen nothing more suited to me in my life, my brother. Just plagued with technical difficulties and huge Texas bias, my brother. Bukowskis lost my respect. I know, Lane. You know who else lost my respect? Fucking Derek Lewis. But we'll save it, Lane, because I'm pissed. Fucking kills me. He beat Paul now. I know, bro. I know, Zach. And I was going for Paul in that fight so fucking bad, bro. And I just could not believe that nasty elbow that he landed on Paul Craig. And honestly, dog, I don't think Paul Craig should have went down to 185. But there's a lot of big motherfuckers at 205, so I guess I get it. But I'm with you, Zach. Shout out to D-Rod. Nah, come on, Westy. Don't do me like that, bro. Come on, Western Boss. If Pulev shot a takedown or two, he probably could have won. I think so, too. Zach. But I think it's also pretty scary to shoot on that big motherfucker like that when he's a 185 mini Ngannou, dog. So I think it's a lot. Why do we listen? Who do we listen to now, Sterling? Who does the picks around here? I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't believe you called that too. But you know what though? How about the Umar Figgy fight? I kind of saved this. I kind of saved this right there. But you also called us on Silva, Natalia Silva, and Rose. And this fight you did call, and that's on me. Liberal alert. Western Boss, come on, my brother. Shut the fuck up, Westy JK Subreddit. What was I talking about? Oh, Gutierrez. Yeah, man. Who do y'all want to see next for Gutierrez? 185. I have a matchup in my head. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy. I got two matchups actually. How about Gutierrez versus Paulo Costa or Marvin Vettori? Or maybe even like a Danny Barlow, but he's just come off a loss, so I guess that's kind of hard. But I mean, what do y'all think about that? Gutierrez versus Costa? My bad, I'm looking off. I'm just thinking. Silva 2 parlay. Hey, both Silvas, Lane. Both Silvas came out there and got it done. We'll save all the Brazilian love for your fellow Brazilians here, Lane. Okay? Como vai você? You know what I'm saying? But really wanted a KO from my boy, though. You're talking about Silva or you're talking about Gutierrez? Atiba versus Bo Nickel? Zach, I fuck with that. Because it's like at some point, dog, you're going to have to put Bo Nickel up against these murderers like this. And I think that's a perfect point to see, like, does this stand and bang murderer against a very technical wrestler like Bo Nichols come out into the, like, that'd be very fun to see, bro. I like that shout. Western Mass is mad I picked Silva. Which one? John Silva or Natalia Silva? Danny Barlow not in the UFC anymore. Oh, really, Toron? What the fuck? When did he get cut, bro? I didn't know he got cut. Nah, Lane, I'm happy for your pick, punk. Bro, when did Danny Barlow get cut from the UFC? I didn't know nothing about that, Toron. Fuck, man, that sucks. I fucked with Danny Barlow. Right-handed guy or left-handed guy. Next fight, people. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This fight was boring as fuck, but that's about how I saw this fight going. People are tripping about it and being all mad about how boring this shit was. Same thing with Rose and Silva. What did you expect? If you watched the sport, you knew that this fight was going to get nullified and it was probably not going to be shit. And I don't know what happened to Figgy, man. Figgy used to be like this murderer. We saw it a little bit in the third round, but I don't know what's going on with Figgy, man. And Umar just came out there and got the job done. He's definitely not getting a title fight after that fight. I think him and Sugar should fight, or maybe Umar versus... He already fought Corey, huh? Man, Umar's in such a weird spot right now, bro, because he's not that exciting. And he already lost. Him and Peter haven't fought, so he's got that. But Sugar's going to get the star power over that, I think. Or we could get Torres Finney versus Atiba. Hey, that didn't Torres Finney fight this weekend? I think Torres fights this weekend. Yeah, bro, Torres Finney versus Atiba would be fun as fuck, too. And we'd probably get a dead body knockout, Zach. Sterling fighting the Capri Straw like Patty fought a losing effort. Leandro, what's up, my brother? And brother, we're speaking of Capris. We keep them on deck, my boy. Pacific Cool as always. I got to get a haircut. I look like shit. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, we got Capris, we got fights, Leandro, and we're so back, my brother. Snoozer, impressive, but dude, that's the corpse of Figgy, and you are Umar gets a finish. Yeah. And you are Umar. Yeah, you 100% got to get a finish there, bro. And it is the corpse of Figgy, dog. Figgy at 125, and then Brandon Moreno fights. The Joseph Benavidez fights. He even beat the fuck out of Alex Perez. Like, Figgy used to be a monster, man. He hasn't really done shit at 135. Not even against Cody Garbrandt either. Whoever coming off a loss above Gutierrez can... Wait. Whoever coming off a loss above Gutierrez can end that bum's career. Gutierrez sucks. You think so, Westy? I don't know if he sucks. I don't think he has the full MMA, like, landscape down, but I think that motherfucker's still a killer. Didn't suck on Saturday. Good point, Lane. Yeah, he did. Bro, Puliev took shots, man. Danny Barlow got cut from the UFC like around October. Ah, shit, Soran. Well, that makes sense, dog. I've been trying to get that full for a minute. I've been trying to get that full of fight for a minute now, bro. Talk to my wallet. Can I hold the wallet? I don't rate Atiba Western Mass, but he had a better performance than Christian Leroy Duncan against Puliev. That's not a bad shout right there. Sterling, you got the AC on, or are you sitting on snow and ice, brother? Brother, I'm telling you right now, Leandro, that shit today, my boy, I had to go work in it. Leandro, that shit today, brother, was so fucking cold. dog, I ain't been cold like that in a long motherfucking time. But that shit was freezing, bro. That shit was freezing. But yeah, homie, we're making it. We're making it. I mean, we're surviving. And you know, these boys out here in Texas, we ain't used to nothing under 115. So every time it gets in the 40s or the 30s, brother, even a couple 20s, we're out of there. You know what I mean? We're fucking gone. Let's go ahead and get to the main card. Actually, I got the main card on top of my head, son. We had the opening fight of the fucking night with John Silva and Arnold All In Allen. What are y'all's thoughts on this, man? John Silva came out there and dominated Arnold Allen. I 100% saw it happening from the jump, man. Especially once the UFC put out that video of him like screaming and crying at the belt. I was like, oh, I'm picking this autistic fuck all day. This little site. I never pick against this motherfucker. It's -4. My house. I might freeze, man. Oh, Zach, brother, you might as well go ahead and start a fire inside your house, homie. That's fucking crazy. Put the Capri outside and have an extra Pacific cooler, brother. This shit might freeze altogether, Leandro. We got a chill front last night. It's down to 59 tonight. Oh, Lane, out there in Florida, I wish we were getting weather like that here right now. Rest in peace, Zach. Yeah, Zach, stay inside, my brother. Start lighting the couch up on fire or something, homie. Just stay warm. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, John Silva came out there and dominated Arnold Allen. I said Arnold All In Allen. That's Brendan's. Arnold Arnie Allen. My bad. I got the nicknames confused. But what about John Silva at the end, stepping on Arnold's back and just jumping off of him there, huh? Like a fucking trampoline. The amount of disrespect right there is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? 59, we're going to lose Lane too. You ain't lying, Westy. 59 for Lane is fucking -4 for Zach. Yeah, 1000%. Light up your fucking houses on fire and stay as warm as you fuck it. Just get some wood and put a fire in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Set that shit off in the oven. You know what I'm saying? But don't though, because I think you'll explode. But yeah, bro, that's cold as fuck. Who do y'all want to see next for John Silva, man? Down at 145. What do y'all think's happened next with Arnold Allen? Let me pull up the rankings real quick. What is this song playing? Do y'all hear this bullshit music? What is this stupid ass shit in my ears? What was that? Fucking sound like I was playing Call of Duty or some bullshit. Just constantly in my fucking ear. John Silva, the disrespectful prick, but he's gonna be champ. Yeah, bro, that shit was mad disrespectful. I've seen a lot of fighters laughing, reacting to it. And then I also seen some people come out with it like that, Western, where they're like, that shit's mad disrespectful. But at the end of the day, my brother, it's a fist fight and fuck the respect sometimes, you know? Had to shovel and snowplow 5 driveways because I'm nice because I'm nice and a peasant. And a peasant? How's that make you a peasant, bro? I feel like that makes you a king looking out for the people, Leandro. Look of genuine disgust when you heard that music. Oh, bro, it was like pissing me off. Like I kept hearing it, Zach, and I was like, it's gonna end at some point, and it just kept going. Allen was a disrespectful prick. Wait, what? Allen was a disrespectful prick when he charged my guy after bell rang. Oh, John Silva. Well, Lane, you also gotta remember he just jumped off his fucking back. He's probably a little mad. You know what I mean? Call of Duty, Zach. Did it not sound like some Call of Duty lobby bullshit? Like nonstop going off in my ear, bro. I was fucking about to lose it. But yeah, man, before we move on to these next, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Silva versus Rose, there's not much to talk about there. You know how your boy is about women's MMA, but goddamn, man, I feel like Silva and Rose should pay for our Paramount membership for the rest of the month for that bullshit. But for John Silva, man, at 145, I mean, I don't know if he gets the title shot next. What are y'all thinking? Lane, your Lord Silva stood on my man's head. He actually stood on his back, but stood on his head would have been fucking mad crazy, Westy. Can you give us a John Silva bark? Hell no. I need a new clip of my failing channel. Nah, Leandro, your channel ain't failing, my boy. Like and subscribe to the boy Leandro, baby. Let's give him the winner of Volkan Lopez. Redbeard, you think he gets the winner of Volkan Lopez already, man? Allen did it first. Wrong. Yeah, that is very true. I'm a Westy on this one, Lane. Rose loves a little sparring session on live TV. It is insane, isn't it, Zach? Like, since that head kick against Wei Lee, I'm gonna be honest. Rose ain't really done shit. I'm just gonna be honest here. It's kind of crazy to watch Rose fight now. I don't know if it's because she left Trevor Whitman and she's strictly training over there with Pat Barry, but it just does not look the same anymore, Zach. For real, Lerone should get the next title fight. That's a great point by Redbeard. Lerone really gets left out in all of this, and he had that devastating spinning back elbow against Aaron Pico. So it's like, y'all got to start showing a little bit more love to Lerone Murphy on this one. Since we're going to go ahead and pretty much skip Rose versus Silva, let me look up the rankings for featherweight. Bro, let's see if we can get fucking... What would happen next with John Silva and Arnold Allen too, man? I'm pulling up the featherweights right now. Sub to old one eye. Come on, Westy. Show some love to the boy Leandro over there, man. Appreciate Westy for dropping that link. Like and subscribe to the homie Leandro, man. Let's just give John Evloev. That's not bad, Redbeard. She killed two of them. She killed two of some of the best women's MMA fighters, then just fought like shit since. That's so true. She dominates Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Fucking head kicks Wei Lee, beats her in the rematch, and Rose ain't done shit since, Zach. What a fucking point. Rose lost her Super Bowl ad for super uppercuts by losing. Yeah, you is not lying, Leandro. If Evloev beats Silva, then he finally gets a title shot. That's not a bad point by Redbeard there. Thanks, Western. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, Torah. So, 145, the champs Volk. 1's Evloev. 2's Diego. 4 is Jair. 5's Lerone Murphy. 6 is Aljamain. 7's John Silva. 8's Arnold Allen. Yusuf Zalal. Steve Garcia. Brian Ortega. So, honestly, Arnold Allen versus Brian Ortega or Arnold Allen versus Yusuf Zalal is not a fucking bad fight. And then John Silva versus Evloev or Aljo Sterling, I think that's pretty fucking fun too, man. I mean, these are just spectacle fights. I don't think John Silva gets a title fight right away, especially if Diego wins. I don't even know why Diego versus Volk is even happening this week, but we'll talk about that on Thursday or Friday for the prediction show. But yeah, man, it's kind of fucking crazy. And now we're kind of in this weird spot of like, well, what do we do with John Silva and Arnold Allen and Evloev and all these guys coming up at 145 now? Like, we're kind of like this weird fucking space now for 145. And I don't really know where we go with it from here, to be honest with you. Like, nobody's even dropped a fight in here for John Silva yet. We can't even think of a fucking fight for the guy, and he just won. Besides Aljo, Evloev, I think that's probably it. That's the only two that really even make sense, man. Rose Silva fucking sucked. We're not gonna talk too much about that. Like Zach said too, she killed two of the biggest women's MMA stars, and just I don't know what happened. Featherweight is a mess, Western. But we got another fight to get to, and it's heavyweight. So let's go ahead and just get to it. I want to get it off my chest. Derek Lewis versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Definitely did not go the way your boy thought that shit was gonna go. But man, that's the most Derek Lewis shit ever, man. I was telling this to everybody, like, I'm going to go with Derek Lewis on this, but I would not be surprised if he loses because he's fucking fighting Waldo Cortez Acosta, who fights just like Cyril Gane. And every time Derek Lewis fights one of these high-level kickboxers, man, he just gets, like, he just rattles them. Like, he doesn't know what to do, and it just shuts him down, man. And I don't know. I'm not saying he quit, but, like, it's like he just kind of just is like, fuck it, I can't get my shot, I'm done, man. I don't know what's up with that. Timing will dictate John Silva's next pony. I think that's a great point, Westy. That could set up the rest of the year for title fights. Lerone gets winner of 325, and Silva and Evloev winner gets next title fight. That's not a bad point there by Redbeard. That's actually a very solid point right there. Yeah, man. But for Derek Lewis, dog, I don't know what's going to happen with this dude next. I don't know if that's his last fight. I don't know when he fights again, who he fights next, what happens. Waldo Cortez Acosta probably should fight somebody in the top 5 at this point, but for Derek Lewis, man, I mean, what the fuck are we doing now, bro? Lerone and Evloev have been passed over too many times. Yeah, Redbeard, 1000%, dude. Like, they get skipped on over all the time. People forget about Lerone Murphy all the fucking time. And he actually knocks dudes out. Like, when I forget, I understand that people forget about Evloev, but I don't know why they forget about Lerone Murphy. Derek Lewis has some awful balance. He'd suck at Wipeout or Ninja Warriors, brother. He'd be the worst to compete on either one of those shows, Leandro. Curtis is next for Waldo for sure. Yeah, he did call out Curtis Blades too. Curtis Blades versus Waldo Cortez Acosta is pretty fucking fun. And that'd be like, if he fights before like the White House, that'd be fucking 7 fights within like a year and a half span, which is fucking crazy. And he's winning all of them and knocking everybody out. I never want to see Derek again. Yeah, Weston, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard. It's hard, dog. Like, even as I'm sitting here, y'all know I'm a huge Derek Lewis fan, but I can't honestly think of anything to make my boy seem good on this situation. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm fucked. And I think Derek Lewis is fucked. And it's very, very tough for your boy to admit that. It's pretty hard seeing where we've been at today to where we were a couple years ago. Did that jab really knock Lewis down? That's so weird how all that happened. Yeah, I like I said, Will, I just think Derek sometimes, like, not quits, but just is like, I'm done. I can't. My shots aren't landing. I'm not going to land a big overhand. I'm not going to have a Volkov type of moment here. I'm not going to get able to get in there and close the distance. This dude's jabbing me up. He's piecing me at range. He's hitting me with body shots. Derek's throwing these random ass fucking kicks for some reason. I know he's throwing kicks in his past, but like, why are we throwing kicks against a fucking Waldo Cortez Acosta? And that's like his main fucking thing. Let's get Derek to BKFC, bro. Derek's living a very nice life in Western Mass. They're gonna have to pay my boy probably $500,000 to come over there to BKFC, and I feel bad for any. Hey, Derek Lewis versus Ben Rothwell, BKFC would be fucking insane. I just don't know what's up with him lately, man. Like, it's really hard to rock with this man as he's doing all the things he's doing, and he's just not looking better each fight. Like, who wins against like Talish and Teixeira and some of these random ass heavyweights, but against the top 5 of the elite, it just doesn't go our way, bro, more times than not, and it fucking sucks, man. It really fucking hurts. So I don't know what happens with Derek Lewis here. Waldo Cortez Acosta is probably gonna fight Curtis Blades, and heavyweight's still a shit show, but we got Josh Hockett to try to save it. So that's pretty much all we're leaning on at this point. You know what I mean? But into the co-main, when we got Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I picked Song Yadong going into this one, man, and he'd probably die there. Yeah, very true, Westy. I picked Song Yadong going into this fight, man. I just really thought that, like, and honestly, I thought he won the fight. I'll say it with that. I thought he won 2-1, to be real with y'all. Derek Lewis should do a barbecue Pitmaster season. That would be pretty badass. Season 8, yeah, that would be pretty badass, Leandro. Sugar versus Song, bro. It went about the way I thought it was going to go. I thought Song was going to be able to get a little bit more active with the boxing and maybe close the range on the inside. But, dog, Sugar's so good, man. He's so good. He stayed at range. And, honestly, you can't really get mad at the guy for not taking risk against a guy like Song Yadong because Song is a motherfucker. Well, I picked him into this, too, because he reminds me like a Chinese version of Peter. So I was like, this fight's probably going to go like how it went down in Saudi Arabia. And I think Peter won that fucking fight. But I thought Song was probably going to go out leaning more towards the finish than Peter would. He tried his fucking best, man. But I think that third round fucked him. And I think they gave that first round to O'Malley. So we were kind of fucked from that point on. But what do y'all think about O'Malley versus Song? And who do y'all think is next for each guy? And do y'all think O'Malley won that shit? I don't think he did. I'm going to be real honest. Ely Dawson, Grant Dawson's wife, got mad at me because I said Hawkins WD promos are cringe. Really? She got mad at you? I mean, they kind of are. Like, it is kind of corny. It is kind of corny. It is really, it's like you watch his Chael interviews, like Chael Sonnen interviews before he comes out there, mixed with a little The Rock or something from WWE. But I heavyweight dog, we'll take anything we can. Josh hit that man with 79-8 in strikes. I know that was crazy. Josh Hockett versus Freeman. I told her to shut her little ass up. Damn, Leandro out here fucking arguing with Grant Dawson's wife like that. Song should have won that fight. No way. Song should have won that fight. No way. Song didn't win the first 2 rounds. Sugar won the third, but not 1 and 2. I'm right there with Redbeard. I'm right there with you. I think you summed that up perfectly. What's up, John Dong? What's poppin', my boy? Good to have you in this bitch, my brother. We just recapping UFC 324, my boy, and we're at the co-main right now. So give us your thoughts on Sean versus Yadong. But I'm right there with Redbeard. I think Redbeard summed it up perfectly right there. I think Song won those first 2 rounds, man. They gave O'Malley the first round, but, bro, I don't think so, dog. Sugar gets Umar or Sandhagen. Definitely not Jan. Yeah, and that's what's fucking crazy is I think Marab's going to get skipped for his rematch now that he fucking well deserves. And they're probably going to give it to Sugar, man. And then it's like, what if Sugar wins? What? He's not going to give Marab another shot. So when Marab just gets fucked in all this, like, I think what Redbeard said, he should fight Umar or Sandhagen next. Leandro, did you really say that? Did they ban you? Yeah, that's another good point. Did they ban you? I'm surprised he didn't block you. But yeah, dog, it's just kind of crazy right now what's going to happen with Bantamweight division. I think Song's still a bad motherfucker, though. I'll fight Grant Dawson blindfolded since I'm blind anyways. Leandro, worst thing that's probably going to happen to you is you're probably just going to get dealt with on the ground. I don't think he's going to knock you out, my brother. But you got that Michael Bisping spirit in you, Leandro. Never forget. I honestly thought 324 was disappointing. Only fight I liked was Allen versus Silva. You didn't like Gaethje versus Pimlet, dog, or Sean versus Song Yadong? There were some banger prelims on that bitch too, John. Laugh a lot, not exactly like that, but yeah, John. Okay, I get you, Leandro. Hey, that boy's paraphrasing, huh? Just giving us the quick summary version of it. But I don't know, John. This is a pretty fucking good card, bro. Even O'Malley versus Song Yadong didn't go the way I expected it to fucking go, but it still ended up being a pretty decent card, homeboy. And we're about to talk the main event right now, son, with Justin Gaethje versus Paddy fucking Pimblett. And everybody in here that's been giving your boy shit the last 2 to 3 months, well, here we fucking go, because it's the Justin Gaethje life. It's always been the Justin Gaethje life. And I was telling all you motherfuckers that were hating on my boy, who the fuck do you think Paddy has beat that Justin Gaethje, if not already beat the fuck out of, couldn't beat the fuck out of? So I had Justin going into this easy. Super biased, granted, mad bias, but still, this was an easy pick for me, bro, to go with Justin Gaethje on this. And he, dog, Paddy got fucked up. Fucked up. I'll pull a picture up of Paddy's face right now. Man wants to talk shit about Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier fought twice with Justin Gaethje and never looked this fucked up. But here's the thing. I'm not hating on Paddy. I think everyone thinks I hate on Paddy. I give the kid respect. I really like Paddy. I've rooted for Paddy in almost all his fights. But you fight my boy Justin Gaethje, my bubba, I'm not going to root for you. I'm just going to be honest with you. And then you start talking shite about Dustin Poirier for what? And then you think you're coming here and dominate my boy Justin Gaethje, who's a fucking highlight reel and is one of the baddest motherfuckers in the UFC to ever fucking compete. And you think you're going to get the job done like that? Because you beat Michael Chandler and a couple guys in the UFC and an old Tony Ferguson? I just don't think so, my brother. Tell me why Paddy don't wrestle Justin. His game plan and pride cost him that title. Well, Redbeard, I think it's harder to wrestle Justin Gaethje than what people think. Justin Gaethje is he's an all-American elite wrestler. People think he can't wrestle because he doesn't use it. That's because he goes out there and puts on a show for the fucking people. And the name's the highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? And he's just a motherfucker to deal with. And I think Paddy realized, like, once he got in that clinch with him, it's going to be a little harder to take down than you think. You're going to use a lot of energy. And I think Paddy in the fourth was exhausted. And I think Justin was just putting it on him at that point, Redbeard. And there's nothing you can really do at that point. I had Gaethje decision. Lane, where you at? Yeah, Lane, where are you at? Hey, Westy, where's Osterberries? Where's all these boys at? Grimy, everybody that was talking shit about Gaethje, where is all these motherfuckers all of a sudden, huh? I thought O'Malley versus Song was pretty good, but I wasn't a huge fan of the main event. What, John? I don't really like fights where a fighter just eats punches. Nah, John. You got to learn how to embrace just somebody getting their fucking ass beat on here. That's also trying not to get his ass beat and is still getting his ass beat. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. The Dawsons don't know what I look like, so I'll just continue talking shit and post pictures of Sterling pretending that's me. Damn, Leandro, don't do me like that, brother. Hey, Leandro, what they say fuck me for? I feel like Brittany Griner out of the Josh Hockett interview. Also, where's our chat, lad? Justin, with his new Gaethje profile. That's a great point. That's a great point, Wes. I haven't seen Justin pop through this thing since the fucking prediction show. Hey, that profile picture got to change, my boy. That profile picture got to change, man. And honestly, what else has got to change is that Justin Gaethje needs to go ahead and, instead of being the interim light heavyweight champion, needs to be the motherfucking light heavyweight champion. And they need to go ahead and book this fight for him and Ilya at the fucking White House. Nothing else needs to happen. If that fight doesn't happen at the White House, the UFC just doesn't give a fuck no more. That has to happen, bro. That fight's so fucking good. Laugh out loud, just play it. We love you, Sterling. I know, bro. But hey, Leandro, if you gotta do it, just give me a heads up before you do it. You know what I mean? John Dong likes jiu-jitsu. John Dong, it seemed like you'd have loved the Rose versus Silva fight. You know what I mean? Seems like that's your kind of vibe, my brother. You're not here for the pure violence of watching somebody get the fuck out of them. And sometimes, my boy, it happens. It happens. Just like Justin Gaethje did to Tony Ferguson, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He's just a car wreck. He's just the best. He's the best. I will never get how people can talk shit about Justin Gaethje, and I'll never get how people can pick against Justin Gaethje. Dude's a motherfucker. Sterling, you can't say shit, my boy. D-Rod profile picture yourself. Westy, you motherfucker. We did it on Instagram already, and I've been told you why I can't do it on YouTube yet, okay? All right, you bring up this this fucking D-Rod profile picture, my brother. I'm gonna put you in that Mexican prison next to him, Westy. I don't want to hear shit about it, okay? Okay, Westy. And you know what? Fuck D-Rod. How about that? Fuck D-Rod and fuck Mexican prisons, huh? And fuck profile pictures, brother. I'll just have a blank fucking profile. Just loses it. Just loses it on Western. Ilya gonna knock that fool out. Neither one of those guys will beat Ilya. That's crazy to say. Ilya's gonna be a dead body, and I'll bet anybody. I'll literally put down whatever amount people want to put down. I should have done the same thing with Gaethje versus Patty. I could have probably been up $300 right now, but it's okay because I'll make that money back with the Ilya fight. Georgiana gave. Wait, what? Georgina gave Ilya his first L during the Miami during. Oh, his wife. Yeah. The leg. Yeah. Okay. Leandro, I was like, who? His ex-wife. My bad, dog. Western Mass. No, I like both striking and grappling. I like Silva versus Allen, which was mainly striking. Bro, Silva versus Allen was a great fight, John. That was a fucking war. What'd you think about, though, what Silva did to my boy Arnold at the end right there when he stood on his full and back like that and jumped off like he was a springboard, brother? Block me. I'll talk my shit about it everywhere else. Weston, I'd never block you, bro. I'll never block any. You gotta do some shit for me to block you. I'll never block you, bro. I know it's all love over here, homie. I just fucking hate D-Rod. And every time you bring this shit up, brother, I tell you the fucking explanation every fucking time. But you know what, though? Never change, Westy, and keep talking that shit, my brother. What did I miss, players? What's up, Big Pip, baby boy? What's popping, my brother? You've been... Hey, like and subscribe to the boy Pip over here. Dropping those piano fucking absolute masterpieces on YouTube, huh? UFC is back, and we are back in the greatest way, Pip. Brother, we just finished discussing the whole card. Like, I just finished talking about Justin Gaethje, Ilya. Give me your thoughts over the whole thing, Pip. And my dog, what a fucking card we had, huh? What a fucking night of fights. What's up, brother? Let's pop an MMA anomaly. You know what fucking time it is, son? Pip on the nip. Pip on the nip. Pip and Olin. Sounds like a fucking, not a reality show. Like a Sweet Life of Zach. What's that? Like a sitcom. Pip and Olin. That sounds like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. You know what I mean? Or like Drake and Josh. Pip and Olin. Yeah. That sounds like a fucking... That sounds like a straight up TV show on Nickelodeon or like Disney Plus. Hey, like and subscribe to the boy as well. Shout out Leandro for dropping the links in there. Hey, make sure I hit I'm pretty sure everyone in here is already, but all the links getting dropped. Make sure we hit that bitch and show some love to the motherfucking homies. I got you. I got so much to talk about, brother. Pip, let it out. Because I've already been going for 49 minutes, homie, and I've talked all the talk I could talk. If that makes any sense, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, we're really sitting here. Now, at this point, we're just hyping up Justin fucking Gaethje and who he gets on next. Get Pip on the panel, Niao. Brother? Hey, Pip. I'll send it if you want to hop on. And it's uncle and the nephew, brother. That's the show. We just call it Unc and Nephew. Pip and Olin. If you say P&O fast enough, sounds like piano. P&O. That does. Hey, not fucking bad. Meant to have a sitcom. Hey, fuck it. Sweet Life of P&O. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't feel right that a technique that... Hang on, John. Let me lock in, bro. Let me fucking lock in. Hang on. Ready? All right. Let's go. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't feel like that's a technical but violent fight like Silva versus Allen was below Gaethje versus Patty, where Patty doesn't really move his head. That's a great point, dog. But I think I'll hop on, brother. Pip, I'll send this shit right now, my boy. But I just think, dog, that like Gaethje really nullifies that head movement, son, when he just keeps pressing you on the fucking fence like that. And he doesn't really give you any time to move your head, dog. And he keeps pressing you to the back of the cage to where you're kind of fucked, you know? Hey, let's see if we can get a little guest appearance here from Big Pip himself, huh? Let me send it right here. Pip, you know how I am with the technical issues, my brother. Give me 1 second here. I mean, hey, we got 10 more minutes anyways left in the show, huh? Might as well go ahead and fill it in with Pip and get his thoughts right here. Give your boy a little bit of a folk and breather, eh? Little bit of a folk and breather here, eh? All right, let's see where he's at. Let's see where Big Pimp is, son. There he is. Boom. All right, Pip, go ahead and check that IG, my brother. Go ahead. It should have sent through. Go ahead and check that IG, my brother. We might have Pip on the show very soon, people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Hang on. Not a comment goes unmissed. Let me get back in here. Oh, I'm way far behind. Hang on. Stay with your boy. Stay with your boy. That comment goes unmissed. You know how the fuck we get down. Boom. I'll hop on, brother. I don't know why I said Kentucky accent. My bad, Pip. Get Pip in this bitch. It's already sent, my dog. Send me the link too. Say less. I'll send links. Send location and links, brother. Shit, I'll hop on too for the chaos. Western Mass joining? What? Hey, are we about to just have a random panel big popping on right here? Big pimping, baby. Say less. I'm not trying to be negative or anything. I can see why people like the main event, but it just wasn't for me. Nah, I get you, John. I'm just fucking with you, bro. You know how it is, dog. Make it 40 minutes. Make it 40 minutes. We'll see. We'll see. Let me send the boys off. I'll send them. I'll send locations right now, my brother. Hang on. Just go ahead and have a random guest panel today, huh? Just have a random panel with the boys on this bitch, huh? I'm just sending out a fucking. Hey, but I really would appreciate it because I get to limit my talking. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy at the end of this, damn it, I don't know how I used to do 2 hours straight in this thing, man. I'll be running out of motherfucking breath, my boy. All right, let me send these out. So Big Pip has one. Western Moss. Let's get the Western Moss Climber in here. Never had an appearance from Big Pip or Western Moss in this bitch yet. Who else was the other one? I think it was Olin. Let me send Olin one too. So we got tree invites sent out to the boys, and we're about to have a surprise fucking panel. I guess not a fucking surprise no more. We'll still need to talk about D-Lute. Nah, Lane, we've already moved on, Lane. But real quick, you know we can talk about with D-Lute? With the fucking boy right here. Shout out Pip joining this fucking shit right here, baby boy. What's up, Pip?
Are we on it? Can you hear me?
Let me get you. There you go, brother. Hang on. Let me fix it up right here. Hang on. We're huge. Hey, I'm gonna fix this 1 second. Fuck it. We're gonna ride like this right now. What's poppin', Big Pip? What's going on, my boy?
How y'all doing? I'm good. I'm freezing my ass off, but we're good. We're back. We're enjoying. The UFC is back, baby. Leandro, Western Mass, Lane, John fucking Dong. How y'all doing? Uncle Owen, I know you're in the chat somewhere.
Phil, we need to get you on YouTube channel, my boy. That boy's a natural with this shit.
I got it. It's called Pip's Piano Tips. I just don't talk. I play the piano.
Hey, have you dropped out a new video recently?
No, I'm working on the hardest song that I've ever had to learn, but give me like 2 weeks and I think I'll have it.
What's the song? Give us a spoiler.
It's called Damocles by Sleep Token.
Damn, okay, Pip. I see you,
That's
my
what
boy.
I'm learning.
I see you, my boy. How long does it take you to learn a song?
Usually it'll take me like a month, but like this song, if there's any piano people in the chat, you got to use your left hand way more than your right hand. So that's fucking with me right off the bat. And there's also a lot of scales in the song. I've never had any scales in a song so many times in this song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of.
Pips, oh shit, I think Western Mass just joined. Hang on, brother. I think we got a fucking turd joining the group here, Pip. Hey, from the chat to the channel, huh? From the chat to the fucking channel. Look at the boys.
Is that
Look at the boys. That's Western Moss.
What's up, Westy? How you doing?
Good, man. Hope you guys are good.
Westy, you know we're always good in this bitch, dog. You see us in the chat out here actually rambling nonsense, my brother. And it's good to have you two boys from the chat to the fucking tube. Join the boys and say what's and see faces, man. What's up, baby boy?
I'm such a casual these days. I don't know that I really have anything to say, but I figured I'd join for the fun.
Dude, listen to me. I think you said send Pip an invite, and then I was like, all right, fuck it. And then when Westy was like, I'll join too, I was like, hey, let's make this shit happen, huh? I feel like I've talked enough. Let's let you boys talk. Let you boys have the fucking floor.
All right, Western, how you want to go this? You want to go top to bottom or bottom to top?
Whatever you want to do, man.
All right,
let's go.
Well, I don't know what we haven't talked about enough. I'm sure you've been riding Justin's dick for the last 50 minutes. I don't know how long your stream's been going.
Did you not pick Justin?
I had Justin.
Did you pick Justin?
I had Justin. And I'm happy he got the dub. You know what? Fuck it. We're on it. First of all, I made a note just in case I had to hop on a stream. I got a little list now because Owen put me on the spot one day, and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. So you ready for this? Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. That was an amazing fight. Maybe not the most technical fight for a lightweight championship, but it definitely delivered. It definitely delivered. Justin had some great moments on the feet, good uppercuts, good hooks, scored a few takedowns with it. That was the best I've ever seen Justin's wrestling look, period. He's 37 years old. He's just getting better, my dude. He's just getting better. He's coming for Ilya Toro. He's coming for him. He's coming for him. So, with that being said, the chin on Paddy is absolutely insane. There's still some improvement that Paddy needs to make, but you definitely got to respect him. Started having some success in the third round, but Gaethje kept strong pressure and found the range often. Most times, Paddy would throw something, he would drop his hands. Justin either caught him with a left hook or scored a takedown. But happy to see Justin get the dub, especially in the fashion that he did. But like I said, respect to Paddy, taking all the shots, kept moving forward, never looked for a way out. Definitely belongs in the top 5. But obviously, like I said, we got to see Ilya versus Justin at the White House probably. And I say let's do Paddy Pimblett versus Dan Hooker. They already got the beef. I say let's run it.
Dang, first of all, shout out Pip coming on here with the analogy, son. Shout out Trigger D. What's popping in the chat, my boy? You're joined with Western Moss and Folk and Piano Pips over here, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And drinking the best monster out of all the monsters. But Western, I'm going to throw it over to you, brother. But Pip came out fucking swinging.
What do you want to ask me?
Brother, what Pip just talked about. Give me your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett, because you know I just been on Justin for the last 15 minutes here, my boy. So give me your thoughts.
I was pretty hammered during that main event, to be honest.
Respect.
But great fucking main event. Great showing by both of them. Paddy survived, and I didn't think he would. I did pick him to.
I got to grab my charger.
So, I'm glad he did. Yeah, I don't know what else to add. Paddy versus Hooker sounds all right.
Paddy versus Hooker sounds mad nice.
Ain't Hooker fighting soon?
He's fighting BSD this weekend.
Yeah, he's fighting this weekend. I think win or lose, you can book him.
He's going to beat the fuck out of BSD, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah. Hey, this tattooed blonde hair Dan Hooker, new mythical fighter.
Hey, monster.
So that works. Paddy Hooker, right? What are the rankings right now, though?
For that, real quick,
today.
I'll pull the rankings up for you, Western. While I pull that up, we just had a 4th join the squad right here, boys. Hey, started the show solo into the show with the Fulkin boys here, huh? We got Fulkin one and only himself right here, people, joining the show right now. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the boy at Fulkin MMA Anomaly. What is popping, Olin?
Let's go!
Olin in the house.
Olin in the house, brother.
How we doing, fellas?
We got the boys, baby. We got the boys.
How are we doing, boys?
How about let's go?
Boys are back in town.
Hey.
Boys are back.
The boys are back.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The last thing I thought about 58 minutes ago was I did the show with these 3 Fulkin gentlemen, but I couldn't be any happier, eh? Couldn't be any happier. Just get to sit back in the Fulkin shadows and watch the boys get their analogy. I don't know if you missed Big Pip Anik over here, and we got Western Moss Goldberg at the bottom, son, dropping these absolute Fulkin analytical breakdowns. And keep it up, boys. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean to cut
It's
y'all
all
off here.
over.
You know what I mean? Virtually identical. Don't mean to cut you boys off here, but yeah, Olin, while Western Mass took up the rankings here, he threw out Paddy versus Dan Hooker. My boy Pip already broke down Justin Gaethje to the fullest, which 37 and only getting better is what he said. Never forget that part. And yeah, dog. So go ahead and give me your thoughts on Gaethje and Paddy before we move on here.
Well, man, first and foremost, I just joined the show, so as usual, got a shot poured up for you guys. If you're drinking, drink with us, folks. If not,
okay.
Bro's already hammered.
Stalling for dramatic effect. Cheers,
there
folks.
There it goes. Hey, I saw this real quick before you give your thoughts. Lane says Western Mass looking like the police are after him.
Shut up, Lane. My battery is dead out here.
You look like you're freezing out there, brother. Stay warm.
I ain't cold.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks freezing. But Olin,
Pip's the one that's freezing.
Pip's looks
it's like 10 degrees over here.
Hell
You from Massachusetts, ain't you, Wes?
Yeah.
The
Might
western
be a little colder
part.
over there.
Hey,
I think it's about 13 degrees right now.
Not only is Westy from Massachusetts, brother, he's from the western part of Massachusetts. You know what I mean?
You know, I could only have guessed that. I could only. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just helping my Kentucky fellow Southern brethren out over here. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
But Olin, how about Justin motherfucking Gaethje, huh?
He proved me wrong. He definitely proved me wrong. I had Leandro Olin shadowboxing like Balrog during the main event with beer in hand. You're absolutely correct. It was just a whiskey shot or an empty shot glass in hand. Because I did the shot before I started shadowboxing, or rather in between rounds. But yeah, you're not wrong, Leandro. I was definitely shadowboxing like an absolute madman. I was watching it live. I was losing my mind. I think if we learn nothing else at all, what we learned from this fight is that we have to start calling Patty Chenblit, because his chin is made of fucking granite, dog. Like, if he somehow makes his way onto the UFC Mount Rushmore, they will have to source granite to do his chin.
Dude, Olin, if Gaethje's not going to chin him, who's gonna?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think the only person that hits more precise, like maybe not as hard, but more precise on the button is Dustin Poirier. And that was like 3 years ago, right? So even then, like if Dustin would have fought him when they first told him to fight Patty, he probably would have knocked him out or been the only one that could have. But realistically, I mean, outside of Ilia Topuria, I think it's going to be a tough task to anybody.
And what's up with Ilia? Is he going to 170?
I don't think he is. I think he's going to stay at 155.
Some legal things right now. I think he's just kind of dealing with that.
He's eyeing a comeback mid-year.
I could see him fighting on the White House. That was my thoughts. Well, let's just do Gaethje versus Ilia on the White House.
I think that would make a lot of sense for what's next. And honestly, like, I'm going to be doing my show at 8 where we go over what we think is next for every fighter. But for these two specifically, I think that fight makes the most sense, Pip. And then outside of that, like, this is one of those fights where you have to talk about the loser and the winner and what should be next. Yeah. And for Patty, I feel like Conor McGregor is a ripe pick.
Ooh, I fucking like that. Okay. I fucking like that.
The old versus the new, right? Like, I just genuinely think that fight, as far as trajectory, name value, and just kind of where we are from a marketing and a meritocracy standpoints, it just makes a lot of sense.
All right, Olin, hold up. We don't get cold out here in Massachusetts. Nice. What about Conor on the White House card against Nate or Masvidal instead, though?
I just, in today's landscape of MMA, in the Paramount era that we've just entered, we had probably more eyes on this fight than we've had on the last 30 fight cards, across the totality of the year. With that being said, Conor hasn't drawn asses in seats or pay-per-view buys since Obama was in office. I just genuinely think that Patty has outgrown the seat, and Conor is, I mean, like, he's still there. He's still a cash cow. But if we're talking about people that are degrading over time and their market value, Nate and Nick Diaz are at the top of that list. I love them, but they have degraded their market value by sitting on the shelf.
Not Nick. Nick ain't fighting Conor.
Exactly, but neither is Nate.
Nate,
if he hadn't fought Jake and looked so piss poor, maybe.
But he looked
pretty good against Masvidal.
The trilogy is there, man.
Nate coming back.
I could that's it right there, Pip. I could see Masvidal still in that slot, but not Nate. No chance.
No, man. Nate's got the trilogy with Conor.
He does. No. For relevancy, for like logic purpose, it makes sense. It's just as much as Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. But it doesn't make sense because he won the last fight, he being Conor McGregor. He's not going to risk it for the biscuit, especially if the biscuit's smaller than it would be against Patty Pimblett.
Did you say Nate beat Conor last time?
No, I said Conor beat Nate. Conor has the win over Nate in the most recent fight. So if I beat you the last time we fought, why am I going to fight you for less money than I could potentially make against a net new star in Patty Pimblett, who has never given me problems, and I'm deluded enough to think I smashed?
Well, by the way,
let's go, kid.
Pip, get that shit out of here.
Go, nephew.
Get that shit out of here, Pip. But look, real quick though. But hang on, damn, I had a point. What'd you just say? What'd you just say? What was the last thing you just said?
I was saying that Nate's star power has degraded over time.
Oh, my bad. I know where I'm at. My bad. Do you think Conor can fight Patty at 155 though, or you think Dana's like, fuck it, doesn't matter, y'all fight at 170? Because I don't think Conor can make 155.
I think they'd make the fight at 155 if at all possible. I don't think that they'd have him go up to 170 because that would cause more confusion and congestion in 170. They do a once-off fight at 165.
165?
I think they do a catch weight.
Yeah, maybe a catch weight.
Because in my
Because
head,
Patty also won't do that to himself. It's a severe disadvantage for him.
Yeah, because in my head, because if Conor comes back and wins against Patty, we're kind of fucked. Because now what happens? Like, is Conor back?
It the division.
Yeah, we're fucked. But if he comes back and fights Nate Diaz, who gives a fuck? It's like whoever wins this fight, they don't fuck up the division. It's just a fun ass fight.
When was the last time?
He could also come back and fight Dustin because he's claiming that the third win that Dustin got, or the win in the third fight that Dustin got, was a fluke. When in all reality, if you go back and watch Dustin versus Khabib, he got elbow checked 3 times, not once, not twice, but 3 times in that fight, and that's something that we drill at AKA back in the day. And Dustin Poirier is an adaptive fighter. He learned from that. Go watch the Conor McGregor fight. I actually have a short of it on my YouTube channel. He literally mimicked the same exact elbow check right before you see Conor limping. He broke that shit with an elbow check.
He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I've seen the slow-mo of it when he throws the kick. Close says Conor ain't coming back, boys. Come on. What do y'all? I mean, I feel like our best chance of getting him to come back is the White House, though. Close.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Angle the carrot.
If there's any chance we get Conor, it's not gonna be on UFC 337. He don't give a fuck. It's gonna be.
Conor may not need to fight, but I mean, he's made all the money in the world. There's no reason he has to fight. But I mean, going back to that other point, though, I mean, after the rematch of the Nate Diaz fight, everybody talked about the trilogy. It was the biggest thing in the world. Yeah. But honestly, that was, I don't even know how long ago that was, but it was a while ago.
I think
when was the last time you actually thought about Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz for any actual fight fan to sell tickets? Just because that was so long ago, it probably doesn't have any relevance to all the fans that joined in over COVID or what have you. I mean, there's so many new fans in the sport that probably haven't even seen that much of Conor McGregor at this point.
Yeah,
even
right.
still,
maybe a hot
though,
take there, but
who's more likely to headline the White House card than Conor versus Nate or Conor versus Masvidal? You think John Jones versus Pereira? I don't think so.
I wholeheartedly think so. I think John Jones versus Pereira, they would definitely book over Conor McGregor because John Jones has fought more recently than Conor McGregor and has been more consistently reliable.
He ain't gonna trust Jones with the White House card,
and that's fine. Like, right? Like, if he doesn't trust Jones, that's okay. But Jones puts asses in seats. We've seen it time and time again.
Good point on that part, though. You said you got to look at John Jones's past and say, okay, but you don't think John's really gonna come down or turn down a fight at that magnitude.
That magnitude. He's gonna show up at the White House. He's not gonna flake on that shit.
Especially because when it was talked out between him and Tom, he kept bringing up Pereira over Tom. So, like, he obviously wants the motherfucking fight. Pereira fight anybody.
I mean, he made a living at light heavyweight beating blown-up middleweights. Why wouldn't he do the same thing at heavyweight beating blown-up middleweights or light heavyweight?
Yeah.
Right, if you're Jones,
and Alex Pereira is a fucking glorified middleweight that knocks people out at light heavyweight. He's telling him, cool, give me a 65-pound advantage on you, and I'll take the fight.
Yeah, and then also...
Tom's a natural heavyweight. He walks around at that weight. Like 249, 251.
Yeah. And plus with John, it's like, brother, they're going to give you whatever money you ask for on the White House. If you want $30 million to fight Pereira, Dana will be like, fuck it. We just signed a $7 billion deal. Let's do it.
Sure.
Like, fuck it. This is your chance to get that money.
And with all due respect, this I'm going to ask you guys one by one on this panel, right? Because I think that this is good food for thought for why John Jones would take Alex over Tom Aspinall and why he would show up for a fight against Alex, a fight that he knows he can win versus Tom Aspinall. If I offered everyone on this panel $100,000 right now to last 1 minute in a grappling match against either Tom Aspinall or Alex Pereira, who would you choose?
Ooh.
5'10", 160 soaking wet.
Doesn't matter. Who are you choosing? You choosing Alex or are you choosing Tom? The guy that got into mixed martial arts a few years ago after kickboxing, having a prolific career, or the guy whose dad literally bartered when he was a child and offered to teach the gym that they trained at jiu-jitsu in order for them to teach his son Muay Thai.
And it's
Did you say a grappling
only match?
Yeah,
like you're taking Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Because that's the wise man's choice. If you're going to stand to make any money on this day, it's against that guy. You're probably still fucked, like up shit creek without a paddle, but you like your chances against Alex Pereira a lot more than you do against Tom Aspinall. And let me tell you, you said you're 5'10", 180 pounds soaking wet or something. Bro, if you're fucking... Okay, even worse. Sorry, like I'm 196 right now. And that's down 9 pounds on the fucking year. So, like, realistically, bro, if you weigh 250 pounds and you're 6'4", you're still choosing Alex.
Yeah.
It's easy money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to turn down.
And
the
John
fight turn,
Jones
say I've got,
only
like, a
strikes
sickness, and then I'll
whenever
go
he
down.
doesn't feel the need to grapple.
Yeah, I mean it keeps really him Pereira the only fight to make at this point. And then
It's
honestly,
just easy money if
then
I'm John
honestly,
Jones.
if Jones wants to retire after that, it's like, brother, we get it.
That's the
We
move.
get it. Yeah, we get it. There's nobody else for you to fight. You're not gonna fight Tommy. What do you think, Westy?
I wouldn't say it's easy money though. I think
No,
Pereira could
no.
chin Jones.
No. Okay,
No.
sorry. Let me rephrase myself. It is easier money. It is more guaranteed money. Like
More
you
likely,
almost have a
I would say.
65% higher chance of getting a double payday versus a single payday. And
65,
Yeah.
you are
35,
guaranteed to
Jones.
get more asses and seats and eyes on it if it's Pereira versus Tom Aspinall.
And
Especially in the US.
And also let's be real, boys. The aura that Pereira has over Tom Aspinall, if you beat Tom Aspinall, MMA fans and like us, we'll get like the respect. Yeah.
See, I don't think the quality of the
Well,
card is any different if it's Jones
No.
versus Aspinall or Jones versus
No,
Pereira.
no,
I think
no.
it's the same quality
It's
of
the same.
card.
But like
Quality
but
of card is the same, but revenue that the card generates is different.
But
You think so?
I
also,
genuinely do. I look up,
also-
because I'm in like corporate marketing, I look up the marketing structures and who's doing more numbers on Instagram.
All right,
and
nerd.
different platforms. I am a nerd. I'm a marketing nerd, bro. It's how I get paid.
It's a good thing,
Hey,
damn it.
But real quick, before
There's
you,
a reason
hang on.
I've been at the company for like
Hang
4
on.
years and may or may not be hitting President's Club again.
hang on. Before we keep talking about numbers and shit, I'm talking about legacy though. The legacy John Jones would have over beating a guy like Pereira versus Tom
Huge.
is massive. Massive.
To-
The legacy
but
is
let
way
me
better.
play devil's avocado here to a casual standpoint, to a new watcher
To a casual.
standpoint. You're
That's what I'm
100%
saying.
right.
To a casual.
If you're fighting Tom Aspinall, the diehards, the real who's who that's been watching this show for the last 10 to 20 fucking years plus, they know that real is real, and you just beat the undisputed best heavyweight in the world.
Yeah,
But
that's the
I'm
thing.
also here to tell you that if and when he fights Tom, brother, I hope Tom's practicing this, because the eye pokes are going to be
Oh,
often and
dude.
early.
Dude, you think
Yeah.
Surreal Gone got you?
Double
brother.
up on that
Take
shit.
one from
Motherfucker got
fucking-
banana hands.
Yeah. What do y'all think right here about Will's Redbeard? Redbeard says, I don't know, guys. Alex trains with Glover all the time. I think Alex can grapple.
Alex
He
grapple.
can grapple, and there's no mistake about it. But again, like, I can grapple too, but I also wouldn't put my skills against somebody that's more proficient in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And John Jones is at the top of that echelon when it comes to anybody over 100 or 205.
I
No,
don't
but I
think
mean, even to
Pereira
add to
can
your
grapple
point,
with Jones,
Colin-
man.
oh, sorry.
Not a chance. We saw that fight.
No. He's fucked. If Jones takes Pereira down unless the clock runs out, he's not getting back up. You know what
Jones
I mean?
is
Like
too mean.
Jones is, bro. Hey Westy, what you said right there. I think people don't think about John Jones enough. He's fucking mean. He is a cerebral murderer. Like if he didn't get to the UFC, he'd have 7 dead bodies in his porch. Like
Yeah,
this
fun
dude's
fact,
a
guys. John Jones
psycho.
fought Glover Teixeira when Glover was far more in his prime. You want me to tell you how that went? 158 total strikes to 65, 138 significant strikes to 53. Oh, and by the way, our guy Glover went 0 for 5 on fucking takedowns. Goose egg, baby. Meanwhile, he got taken down 3 of 6 times by John Jones, who wasn't even trying to keep him there. He was just landing a few elbows and then making him get back to his feet to waste energy. John
But-
Jones, I state again, does not utilize grappling unless he sees a need to or an imminent threat on the feet. He didn't even see that with Glover.
But to
Glover's
that
best
point, though-
attributes are his grappling
but-
and clinch, and he
but-
couldn't get any of them off.
But to your point though, Glover doesn't have the power that Pereira has. You can't.
And that's a
fuck around.
fact.
You
But
can't. fuck
it's a
around with
trade-off.
Pereira.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah,
He trades
Pereira'll
off
kill
that
you.
power for the clinch work that fucking Glover has.
Yeah.
His clinch is
Yeah.
nowhere near as nasty as Glover's.
No.
The clinch work that Glover did against fucking Alexander Gustafsson painted the roadmap for John Jones to destroy him in the
my
rematch.
God. He beat the fuck out of Gustafson.
He beat the fuck, like,
Beat
come
the
on, bro.
Fuck out of Gustafson. That uppercut was fucking crazy. He fucked up Gustafson, and that's prime Gustafson.
That was the second fight, right?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. The second
The
fight.
second
first
fight between
was a-
John Jones dislocated his
Yeah.
shoulder in the clinch.
The first fight was a fucking war.
He learned that shit in his fight against Glover. He did it to
Yeah,
Glover
dude.
too.
Yeah, boys. It's honestly, I think we got a lot of great fights to look forward to, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think we're not gonna have that many big fights this year. I think not having pay-per-views is gonna really fuck us in the ass. I think
I disagree.
Really? You think? But I don't think
just
they give
because
a fuck
there's
about making
far
cards.
more eyes on it, and more eyes means more gasoline for the fire. Even
think
if something is less than we've seen in the last 2 to 3 years, more eyes on it means it's going to get more repetition. It's going to get more reposts. It's going to get more.
Dude, I hope you're right. I really do, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous because like once they cut off the pay-per-views, that was the only reason you'd have like a title fight, and then you'd have Nate Diaz as the co-main, because they needed to sell that fucking money, and then they would stack the main card with like a headliner for a pay-per-view each fight. So now,
and that you're not wrong about. I do think the cards might be slightly less stacked. But again, I think we're gonna get away with more skilled MMA and less known fighters, if that makes sense.
I can see that.
And like,
I can see that.
I had this conversation in the group chat. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but like my biggest concern when they first announced the deal, this was months ago, was we got all this relevance from ESPN. They play UFC on Sports Center. They play the replays whenever you're watching ESPN regular 1 or 2. Is that going to stop? Are we going to lose that relevance by going into Paramount Plus and severing that partnership? It hasn't happened. We've been seeing the Sports Center clips. We saw highlights from this fight or these fights on 324. So I genuinely think that we're going to continue that relevance. And it's just each step of the way we're unlocking something new, right? Like when we went from Facebook to Spike TV, we saw 2 fighters announce Game of the Year award at the G4 Game Awards because they're partnered with that television station. When we partnered with ESPN, we became eligible for the ESPY Awards. We got a lot of names taking repetition from that. Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's because in my head, I'm remembering back to when we went from Spike TV to Fox and how like that feeling, like, and the cars were stacked, the feeling felt, but also we weren't like back then. If you were watching,
Fox didn't unlock anything for us. It was a bad deal.
No.
The only thing Fox gave the UFC was more money. And then it gave them a leveraging point to sell to ESPN for the rights deal. When we got to ESPN is when we really unlocked things like the ESPYs becoming an entity that's played and aired and replayed on SportsCenter time and time again. And then now, within 3 months, 4 months of signing this deal with Paramount, we see 2 fighters like being joked about. It was cringe. I agree. But again, it's new eyes on the product. Like, this is our official security of the Emmys or whatever it was, Golden Globes. Like, they had fucking Brian Ortega and Mackenzie Dern go out there. Yes, cringe. It was cringe. It was weird. But again, do you know how many people watched that award show specifically that don't give a fuck about UFC, that then grabbed their phones and said, who the fuck is this? And either took a picture or Googled who they are based on the names at the bottom of the screen? A shit ton. And even if it is just 5% of that overlap that does not watch UFC, it was a massive win for the corporation. We're going to get more of that.
What do y'all think right here by Close? This comment from Close right here.
The names in the UFC are already less known than past guys too. So the cards, as far as name quality goes, seems not as big as it used to. And that's exactly it, Klaus. So like, this is something that I've had the discussion about it ad nauseum, I feel like now. If you've heard this, earmuffs, maybe take the earphones out for 2 minutes. But in the UFC card, we're going to have more eyes on the product than ever before. There's going to be people that are watching that have watched for 25 plus years. There's going to be people that have watched for 25 plus seconds watching this card alike. I don't think it makes sense to put the best names on there if they're going to fight like Patty and Justin did. That was a great fight if you're a diehard fan. If that was your first fight you ever watched, you're like, well, these guys are fighting for the champ. They don't even know how to throw a jab.
Yeah, but Olin, don't you think that the era of the stars like Connor and, you know, all the others it's over? We're not going to have stars. You really think we're going to have stars like Connor?
I do think we are, because I think the thing with Connor is, did lightning strike in a bottle? Absolutely. And they captured it. I think UFC has built such a good brand and product that they have star recognition kind of built into the product line, into the efficiency program. And stars, with all due respect, and again, if you're in the chat right now, please call me on my bullshit if you think this is not right. Stars, in my opinion, are not born. They are cultivated over time through blood, sweat, tears, and the right marketing decisions. Conor McGregor was a genius because of the things he said. And that's why, even though he hasn't won since the Obama administration, there's still people posting that goddamn clip of him saying, I'll know I've made it when I've lost my mind to this sport. Like, all of his things that he said, on the count of 3, say fuck the Mayweathers. Like, all of them are very quotable moments.
But also,
and even in losses, he gains popularity.
But also back then too, when he was doing all that, like the Jose Aldo thing was amazing, and then he sparks them in 10 seconds, and then Chad beats the fuck out, not beats the fuck out of Chad Mendez, but has a war against Chad Mendez, beats Eddie, knocks Eddie Alvarez cold the fuck out. It's just like he came up in an insane time in the UFC, and he was just a unique guy. Like nobody was really talking shit, and then he came in there and was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And then it's just like, fuck you, fuck this. Like, Ireland, we're not here to take part. We're here to take over. And then just from there, he's just... And honestly, he just kind of has that fucking... Some guys have that it, you know? Like, we thought Sean O'Malley... I never thought Sean O'Malley would be as big as a star as Conor. But him versus Song Yadong, you know what I'm saying? If they're walking in the street, people are going to go, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? So
okay, I have a question for you guys. Like, you think anybody in any future could have the star level of Conor McGregor?
No, I don't think so.
Do I think anybody can generate the amount of star power as Conor McGregor? No. He's the Michael Jordan of our sport. It will always be discussed, was there ever a bigger superstar? And people will always try and like fabricate a name for the discussion, whether it's Steph Curry or LeBron, if you're talking NBA,
I was going to say, LeBron.
But there's always going to be the people that have been there since the beginning that saw his rise that say, no, Michael Jordan's the guy. However, NBA is a lot older than us. They've been around since I was a baby and before, right? And probably everyone on this fucking panel. We are going to reach a point, and maybe not now, maybe not next year, maybe 10, 15, 25 years down the line when this sport is out of its infancy and into its true adulthood, where people don't know who the fuck Conor McGregor is other than highlights. And the only thing they remember seeing is the more recent ones when he lost. And they're going to see somebody like a newer Carlos Prates, who is fun, smokes, drinks, fucking knocks people out too. That is like, you know what?
Yeah. Look at boxing, though. Let's look at boxing, though. Who do people remember?
Boxing hasn't done a good job promoting. They don't have Dana White.
You know, like,
the
really great
Eddie Hearn is great, but he's the closest thing to Dana White you have, and he's a pale comparison. Literally and figuratively.
I don't think boxing is producing any stars like they used to. Early on.
I mean, I would tell you that if Dana White has his way, and he very likely will, Callum Walsh will be the biggest star in boxing in the next 5 years if he keeps winning.
What y'all think about Zuffa? I think Zuffa, that first promotion, even Dana admitted they didn't really do that great, man. I mean, I get it's the first show, but it wasn't that great. I'll be honest.
It felt like a carbon copy of the UFC product. Ariel Helwani said something about it that I actually went back and rewatched some of the fights, and it really did make a lot of sense. He was saying he thinks boxing looks better as a sport in the Metapex. The product itself, just being a rinse, wash, and repeat carbon copy of the UFC product, is bad. They need to add some new production value. They need to add some new lead-ins and things like that. But seeing the actual ring in the Metapex, because of the size and scale of the Metapex, it makes the ring look bigger. It makes the fighters look bigger than the people in the crowd. And you don't have to worry about the crowd being 95% empty until the very main event of the fucking evening. Because there's only like 500 to 1,000 seats in the entire house right now until the expansion. It's all full right away because it's all friends and family. So like it's a good aesthetic, but I do think there's work to be done.
1,000%, dude. I hope it takes off, though, like you said. And if it does take off, it's going to take off behind Callum Walsh. He didn't have the great, like, main event wasn't that great. Card really wasn't shit. But like, it's boxing, you know? It's like, it's hard to watch boxing compared to like the next night when you watch a UFC event and the first part of the night, you're just like, holy fuck, what was this? And it's TJ Miller and fucking Adam Fugit. You know what I mean? No guys that are even that important. But like in boxing, up until the co-main, you're just like, Jesus Christ, man, get to some fights already. But the pacing was a lot better. For regular boxing, the pacing was way better.
I was going to say the pacing on that was the best paced boxing event I think I've seen in years. I think they have the pacing dialed down because it's a similar product, right? I do think they need to do something to hype up the prelim fights a little bit more. And also the fact, I think there was there like 2 finishes on the entirety of the card on Zuffa? Like that's an issue. But they also don't have these new promising figures that they're going to get 10 to 25K guaranteed if they have a finish. I think maybe 6 months to a year down the line with this Paramount Zuffa deal, they will implement new things like that to increase the kind of entertainment value overall for it. Because we saw it pay off in dividends for the UFC 324 card.
Yeah. Pip, what are your thoughts?
It was like, 4 fights, 4 finishes in the first 4 fights of the UFC card?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
No, I mean, I still need to watch the Zuffa card. I haven't seen it yet. I've kind of been a little busy now that the holidays are wrapped up and all that kind of jazz. But as the only takeaway that I had, like just going to the 324 card, was just the amount of advertisements it felt like we got. It started an hour
Oh,
earlier and
dude.
ended about the same time, just to fill up with the advertisements. And I know Dana White kind of said, like, it's $8.99. You gotta, we're gonna have to have advertisements. I'm like, I get that completely, but I mean, where we started the card an hour earlier, ended at the same time.
Your mic is crackling a little bit.
Okay, I thought it was just me. I was over here like.
Oh, we might need to go into
"Damn,
the
it's
settings. Your
sounding
mic is like
crazy."
crackling pretty bad.
Is it my mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
No, it's not you guys. I hear it too. Pip, your mic is fucked, man.
I'm gonna send you a Russian link to buy mic. What's funny is I didn't even know you were live.
I'm gonna try
And
to
then
fix
when I
it.
saw that you were live, I happened to have just switched over from my work laptop to my regular one. I was adding pictures to all the shit on my soundboard, so that way I'm not like just like blind clicking.
Dog, I was literally about
You know,
to end the show. I was like, go ahead, Westy, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is Restream, and I've never been on a Restream panel before. I've been on StreamYards.
Yeah.
It's cool that this has see the chat while I can see you guys, but the chat isn't fucking current.
I agree. Yeah, the chat's not moving for me.
Really?
It's
fucked.
like stuck.
Really? I was about to say, I keep seeing it pop up. Like Kyle just popped up. Shout out Kyle. Justin came through, said, Western, what the fuck? You're famous now. You know what I'm saying? I still see the boys popping through here. Close coming through.
No, I don't know if I.
Now they're popping up. It's funny. Did you just like prompt it to pop up there?
Bro, I swear to God, I haven't done it. You know my technology. I don't know how to do none of this shit, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
Like, my technical ass
My
is
chat
bugging.
on Restream is stuck back from when I commented last,
Oh, fuck.
and then there's like a couple after that. No,
Mine
one
just
after
updated
that.
all of them.
You can't scroll down, Western, or refresh?
If I refresh, am I gonna get kicked? I wonder.
Yeah,
Let
but
me
he'll
try
have you
it.
back.
No,
I'm gonna
I'll add you right
refresh
back,
it.
bro.
I might get
All
kicked.
right,
That's
no worries,
fucking
bro.
illegal.
That's fucking illegal. Dude, no, I'm telling you, I was literally about to get off. Like, I was like, all right, boys, well, we appreciate y'all for being here today. And then as I was getting off, Western was like, send Pip an invite, because Pip joined at the last minute. And then I was like, okay, fuck it. And then
Okay.
Western was like, send Western one. And I was like, okay, I guess everyone's joining. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm back,
Let 'em
and
in.
now it looks like I'm seeing newer chats.
There
Let's
you go,
go.
baby boy. There you go, baby boy. Oh, I think we got Pip back too. Hang on.
Grimy, you know it.
I think we got Pip back.
Dober,
There he is.
dude. Shut
Look
up.
at this strapping young lad.
Look at this strapping boy from Kentucky.
Look at this strap.
I don't hear you,
Y'all hear me?
brother. I hear you now, but you're a little. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
There
Look
we
at
go.
Close just-
Now we can hear you.
Look at Close just said right here.
Are we good?
3 boomers.
We're good.
3 boomers trying to fix
It's
the
not going
screen.
well. I
going
think
well.
I started
It's going well.
balding a little.
Lot
Jesus,
of
how
old
comical is the
Back
difference in
yeah.
size of my fist?
What are you,
Pip, I
what's up? What's up with your fists, man?
Just the shape difference and the size difference. Like the way my left hand slopes down, but my right hand, I've broken these two knuckles so many times. It's like flat.
Boys,
Show
I
you the
guess
same thing.
I guess the perfect way for a send-off on this show is to go around the fucking panel here and ask you boys, what was y'all's fucking favorite fight of the night for UFC 324? And since Western just left, I guess
I was gonna say start with
you,
Western,
Pip.
and then he's like, all right, I'm out
Yeah.
on that note.
I guess we'll start.
Bye,
Okay, you got it.
boys.
All right, we'll start. Pip, we'll start with you, my brother. We'll go to Westy, Anomaly, and then mine's already Gaethje Patty, so we already know that, brother. So Pip, what was your
Shocker.
fucking favorite night? Right? What was your favorite fight of the night for UFC 324, dog?
Yeah, I would have to put Gaethje and Pimblett up there. I mean, that has potential for fight of the year, I almost would say. And we're already this early on in January. But I already went on a rant about that. So I guess my honorable mention
back.
would probably be the Silva versus Allen fight. That was probably one of the most technical fights on the card, in my opinion. You know, Arnold had great footwork to kind of start the fight, but Silva definitely started figuring out the movement there, kind of at the end of the first, and really just took over. So I kind of say let's see Silva versus Yair, maybe Arnold versus Garcia, and then who else with the really early on the prelims with the Adam Fugit versus Ty Miller. Ty Miller had a great performance to start off the new era. I mean, Golden Glove winner. It definitely showed. Great boxing. Out of range after most combos. He just kept landing that jab and cross. Just hurt Adam bad, put him away. And we did have a little bit of mix-ups of the intro there when Bruce Buffer first did the introduction. He switched up the names there.
It's time.
Bruce Buffer is the
For the
GOAT
wrong
for not
fighters to
retiring
fight.
too early.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh, man.
let's take Bruce.
Even
Let's
tore his
take Bruce.
ACL on that card.
He did
Yeah, that
tear his
was
ACL
crazy.
during the Atiba Gauthier fight.
That was fucking crazy. I saw him limp too. Like the last second when the bell went, I saw him kind of jerk towards his leg, and then they had one
Yeah,
more
he stepped
round,
weird.
and then yeah, man, that was crazy, dog. What about my Fulkin Justin here? Says, how about Josh Hockett? Man finishes by middle finger. Come on, never been done before. Pip, I think your mic's back on. Mic back up doing that shit.
Pip, your mic's trying to fuck around and find out again.
Pip, what are you doing, dude, with your mics, man? Pip, are you on
Sounds
your
like
phone?
you're eating a bag of fucking Frito Lays.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does sound like it's Westy, give me your favorite moment and favorite fight of the night, my brother, before we get up out of here.
It had to be Gaethje winning, man. Or the first fight of the night. What was it? Well, I don't remember those fuckers.
Miller
names,
versus
but
Fugit?
First fight of
Yeah,
the night
I
was
like
tied. The Thriller Miller versus Adam. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Pip
man.
just said that shit too.
Are you really about to take my pick, bro? I have like a whole thing about it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Spit your shit.
So I got to tell you, like, S-Dogs, you know about this. I do the UFC Fantasy League off to the side for funsies. Drew he's what I would call a casual diehard, right? Because he's a diehard. He's been watching it probably as long as I have. But he's like, nah, I didn't watch because I don't know any of the guys on the prelims. He's that guy. We're in the middle of the draft, and I think it's round 2 or 3. We're doing it snake draft style. And this guy's like, yeah, give me Ty Miller. I'm like, who? Did you say Ty the Thriller Miller? He's like, yeah, that's the guy. He's making his debut next week. And I'm like, since when the fuck do you pay attention to debuts? He's like, this guy's different. And then I was already tuned in, right? I was going to pay attention anyway. But when the diehard casual of the fucking group is like, you know what? I'm going to pick this guy who's making his
That is a
debut.
great point. Yeah.
I was like, let me really watch this guy. So I watched it with kind of a fine comb. And what I noticed is this guy's range and ability to cut angles. Like, you're a Muay Thai guy as well, Sterling. So I know you know this, but like cutting angles, like the way that you're able to get off that center line and just sneak stuff in very cleverly is kind of Ty's bread and butter. And I said it on my show before his fight, before his debut, that this guy only had 2 knockouts coming into this, and the rest of his wins were by way of decision, right? 4 decisions, 2 knockouts. Not very promising finish prop. But I had a feeling this guy was going to go out there and get it done. And not only did he get it done, he got it done in emphatic fashion via right hook followed by a knee standing. And I mean, it was nasty, bro. Like, he was working the guy. Ref had to come in and save him. And I just genuinely thought that he not only made a statement for his debut, but he put himself right in line to have probably one more fight before he's in the conversation for a top 15 ranked fight.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
dude.
Kyle.
You not hear me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we hear you now, dog. We
I
hear you
switched
now.
over to the laptop, so I'm hoping this is more success.
I
You're
think
clear,
Should
so,
have
Pip.
always
bro.
been the move.
Yeah.
That should have always been the move. Hey, but Pip,
Respectfully.
good to have you though. Good to have you though, Pip, you know? Pip, we need to get you your own little MMA YouTube channel, dog. But man's coming in here like John Anik with the analytical breakdowns earlier, dude.
I'm just a little filler from when y'all need me.
I'm sending him a
Yeah,
link to this
yeah.
mic right after the show.
Hey, imagine we get Pip on a full YouTube show. Western, why don't you have a YouTube link, dog? You're always Western. You're a fucking hardcore.
No, because I'm not. I'm hardcore in the MMA YouTube space, and I'm hardcore as I watch every fucking fight. But I don't pay
Yeah.
attention to shit besides the fights. I don't
Hey,
bet.
I
I don't do research. I don't pay attention to embedded, none of that shit.
Really?
I just watch the
Bro,
fights and
it's
talk
so
to you
bad.
guys.
No, hey, first of all, shout out Western Moss. Always been around from the
Appreciate
jump.
the support.
Hey, legend, Westy. You've been a dog. You've been around from the jump, homeboy. Like I think I only had like 100, 200 subscribers when we first met, West. And then Pip. We met Pip a couple months ago on a random fucking stream. And then shout out the fucking boy. Hey,
shout out Lane
Pip.
for putting me on your channel, Sterling.
Shout out Lane. Huge shout out to Lane. Hey, Lane's done that with a lot of people, bro. I've had a lot of people tell me that about Lane, and I've always been like, brother, nothing but love. Or actually, sister, I guess. I don't know what to say with it, but you know what I mean. I'm a little retarded, but yeah, bro. Chick, you know what I'm saying? She's a cool fucking chick, all right? She just lives in Florida, which the worst
Lane
state
is
in
dope.
America.
Hey, don't do that. More in there.
I fucking hate Florida, bro. But
Come
look,
on now.
Look,
Shout out Fort Lauderdale.
we need to get you boys a channel down here, man. You know, hey, being Olin, we've been out here in the game for a little too long now. We need some new blood coming through with the boys. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have an OnlyFans, you fucking idiot.
Available.
What'd you say,
Justin?
Pip? I heard Western talking shit to Justin. What'd you say, Pip?
I said, give us a call. We seem to be available.
Hey, honestly,
I'm gonna
brother.
get Pip to do the piano track to my backdrop music.
OnlyFans.
Let's just have you hop on sometimes midstream. Just play a little piano and just keep it rolling.
Major key alert.
Y'all need a little. Y'all want a little preview?
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know how it'll sound.
Hey, what a way to end the show right here, huh? This is how you end the show right
I
here.
seen Micro Fighting says Pip doing all the camera angles. You're about to get another one, brother. You're probably about to get 14 of them.
Let's go.
I'm gonna need you to play a rendition of 300 Violins on piano, please.
You want a violin, baby?
Play Wick.
Yeah,
you
we're
bait.
gonna play the UFC Open. The da, 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 da.
I don't know that.
Yeah, fuck it. Play
That's
Nick.
the next video for Pip's piano tips.
I get a little violin in there. I'm not gonna do that.
It was sounding real nice though.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty impressed.
Kyle, the Jeep is not doing well.
Let's go.
Fire.
Hey, and if you want to,
That's my little preview.
Hey, and if you want to hear some more of that beautiful music, make sure you like and subscribe to the boy at Pip's Piano Tips, baby boy. Show some love to the homie over there out here grinding. Make sure you absolutely hit the fuck out of a like and subscribe button for MMA Anomaly over here as well. Shout out to the fucking homie Western Moss. We're going to get him a YouTube channel eventually, but for now, make sure y'all show some love to the boy.
I have a YouTube channel,
always
by the way.
What is it? What is it, Western?
And if you're not subscribed
It's my
already, you're
channel.
sleeping on it, folks.
Yeah, Western, what are you, MMA or what?
I've been live 4 times in the last 3 days, I think.
What?
Oh, Western, I ain't heard shit about this.
Yeah, well, subscribe.
We too are sleeping on it.
It ain't.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
subscribe.
they're pretty lame live streams. It's just me bullshitting.
Nah.
Those are the best types of
Nah,
streams.
bro.
Brother, all lives are lame until they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pull up if you want to.
Hey, that's this
speak
show.
as if you've got 1,000
That's this
listeners,
show.
even when you got none.
Hey, that's you know how we get down over here, Grimes. This show, I'm surprised the show hasn't shut down by now.
I don't know
You know
why
what I mean?
Grimy doesn't
We just
have
keep-
enough subs to go live yet. Get Grimy.
We need to get Grimy on one
Yeah,
of
I
these
think
fucking
Grimy-
shows. Grimy, what are you doing tonight, bro? You gonna be up late?
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been wanting to get anyone from the chat to jump on in the show. This just kind of happened organically. Western said send Pip an invite. Pip said send Western one, and then Anomaly joined, and I was like, fuck it, we're vibing.
Here we are.
This is how we ride. Hey, what a show though, huh? What a way to end the show with the boys.
Good enough for
What a
tonight.
fucking way to end the
Good
show.
job,
with the
chat.
boys. Hey, shout out the chat, man. Shout out the chat joining the show right here. Shout out Western Mass and Pip coming through. Shout out MMA Anomaly coming through as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out the motherfucking boys. People,
Yeah, Grimy.
we appreciate every single one of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all way more than y'all appreciate me. Y'all know the fucking vibe, man. I hope y'all have a great night and a fucking great life. I think Olin's going live at 8.
8, baby. 8. Don't be late.
Hey, if you like shit lives with no concept And no
Come to mine
entertainment?
at 8. I'm just kidding.
No, come to mine whenever I go.
I was
live.
like, dang, tell me how you really feel, WMC.
I ain't going live tonight. I
My
don't think.
guy. Sheesh.
Hey, look forward to seeing y'all at 8. We'll see y'all at MMA Anomalies channel. Say what's up in the chat to your boys. Hit the like, subscribe button, all the shit the YouTubers tell you to do. And yeah, man, we're fucking out of here. We're gonna go smoke some joints off screen and vibe out.
No, I'll
people.
see you in there,
We'll see y'all,
Owen.
man. Y'all
God
be
bless
safe.
y'all.
Let's
Y'all
go.
be
We'll
safe.
be there.
Peace, boys.
Hey, shout out the boys for joining this bitch. We're out of here, people.